Well, well, well. We are live on this glorious day. This is the day that many, many have hoped for, and it's behind us now. Welcome to Sapphire Ridge News, and this is a glorious day. Hey, American Nana. Um, the jury has rendered their verdict in the YSL trial. Yak Gotti not guilty on all counts. Shannon Stillwell guilty of the gun charge, but not guilty on all other counts. And Judge Whitaker did the right thing. Hilton tried to press that Shannon was a recidivist and that he should get the max sentence. And basically, she wanted to throw him away. And Whitaker said, while I must give the max sentence of 10 years, it's my decision to give him what portion of it to be in behind bars and parole. And she said that she was giving him 2 years behind bars and the rest on probation, and said that he's done 2 years. So that was a great day. When she said that, Shannon Stillwell hugged his attorney, and it's a relief for both of these young men. They were railroaded. They were held without bail for 2 years. For 2 years, they've been held without bail. And it's a travesty. And thank goodness Judge Whitaker did the right thing and gave him time served plus the rest on probation. It's just such a relief to so many individuals. You know, it's just beyond the pale what the state tried to do to these men. And then the status hearing for the next, what was that about? The status hearing for the next group of individuals is Judge Whitaker said, in light of today's jury verdict, she said, I think that many of you are going to be being offered plea deals. And so she postponed today's status hearing to December the 17th. It's just such a great day that Yak, and Shannon are going to be going home. Yak will be out by today, by the end of the day today, because he's been found not guilty. And what they will have to do is he will have to go back to the jail and collect his things and be processed out, and he's a free man. And it disturbed me. The one alternate juror gave an interview today, in which she said that she was angry at the rest of the jurors for voting not guilty. Yak doesn't have other charges. Shannon does. At least I don't think Yak does. Because Max said that they are hoping that Shannon can be out before Christmas. It's just a great day. They were given basically not guilty. Yak was found not guilty. And it's like, I have been over at Flesh of the Gods, and we have been reviewing the FedEx video and the other videos, and the state's theory was whacked. Hilton said that Yak went over and got in the Infinity, and he did not do that. The video clearly shows from the gas station that he got out of the white Pontiac, went into the store, came out, went over and talked to the driver of the Infinity, then went back and got in the white Bonneville and left. And also, they're trying to say that he was in possession or had intent of possession when he was arrested at Young Thug's house. He was arrested outside in the yard. The guns and the drugs were inside the house. He was not within 3 feet of the guns or the drugs. And one of the biggest things that I took relief of today was that not guilty for both of them on RICO and not guilty on both of them for the gang charges. See, I said this on my last live. Hilton let her hatred of Young Thug blind her to the actual evidence. And the actual evidence was that their case was trash. They had no physical evidence. They said that Shannon killed or unalived Drinks, yet when the GSR residue report came back on the headliner in Shannon's car, not a single trace of gunshot residue on the entire headliner. And that dude said he kept going back and retesting and retesting and retesting. And then something that Flesh of the Gods pointed out, if you take the video, the FedEx video, when the Charger is alongside of Drink's car and you flip it from color to black and white, you can clearly see the puffs of smoke, which would be the muzzle flash from outside of the window of the Charger. Because you flip it to black and white, and then you see a dark black puff out the window, puff out the window. And then the Charger, it looks like that the charger goes to turn left, and then he hesitates and does a U-turn and goes away from there. You have to zoom in the the audio, not the audio, the video, but you can see the charger pull to the left a little bit and then make a U-turn and go to back, what would be back to the right. Just such a relief that this trial is over. And the fact that Hilton wanted to basically put Shannon in jail for 20 years is beyond disturbing. She doesn't have the presence of mind to realize, hey, the jury didn't like my case. Move on. Am I right? Just such a great day. And Yak's mom, God bless her. She stood on the courthouse and she said that she never gave up. She never gave up in believing her son. And it's my belief that had Jeffrey not pled out, you would not have this outcome that was the right outcome, because the alternate juror said that the the jury members despised Jeffrey Williams. They didn't like his music, which means had he not pled out, we could have been looking at guilty verdicts. But because he was not a part, no longer a part of the trial, they had to limit it on just these two individuals. And said that they had signed Yak's jury form yesterday morning. Hey, everyone. Hey, Kat. Hey, Factual Lie. Yeah, Yak's mom was awesome, and she was inspiring to all the moms out there. Don't give up on your kid. You know, Yak has been attacked in the jail several times. He was attacked, from what I read, he was attacked in his sleep on Sunday. In his sleep. He was sleeping and somebody attacked him. You know, it's my belief that the Rice Street jail should be shut down and bulldozed. If you have, from what I saw of the report, there are cells that the doors won't close because the doors are not attached to the cell. They're just leaning up against the wall by the cell. There are holes in the cell walls where inmates can go from one cell to the next cell to the next cell and then out the door, and they have free reign of the jail. Yeah, you're right, Kat. Somebody had a target on Yak. And If this happened while he was asleep, then he could not have been the instigator and he cannot be charged when he was asleep. I'm just so grateful and so glad that this part of the YSL prosecutions are over and that Whitaker told the defendants at the status hearing about the not guilty verdicts. I thought that was huge on her part to do the right thing and let the other defendants know, yeah, they were found not guilty. Because she didn't have to do that. But she decided to do the right thing. And she also paused. She also told them, in light of that, you may be receiving plea offers, so I am going to postpone the status hearing until December 17th to give you and your attorneys time to look at any offers that may be coming your way now. And I just thought it was huge that the jury did not believe that there was any form of RICO, that there was not this gang BS. I thought that that was huge because what Hilton and Love both miss is that it's Mondo who has said he created YSL, the gang. It was Mondo, not Jeffrey Williams. Jeffrey Williams started the YSL record label. YSL record label and the YSL gang are separate. And I just think that that is just huge news and that, you know, Max and Doug did an awesome job. And I just learned this yesterday. This is Doug's first criminal case. His first criminal case. He's done civil law before, but actual criminal cases, this is his first one, and he gets the win. And there's let me look up her name. It's Megan, and I always get goofed up with her last name. Anyhow, she goes by Bomber Dog on TikTok. She said that she has the proof that Nathan Wade has the watch. She said she has the proof that Nathan Wade has the watch. She's done a whole series of, you know, videos on the actual evidence that she has. You know, y'all need to go look her up. Her name is Megan. I think her last name is Trout. She's on X. Let me look up her name. Megan Grout, Grout on X. But this is a great day, you know. Shout out to Kat and all the members of my chat that we got to witness this great day. Yes. Yes, Kens. Hold on. I got a text I got to answer. Yes. I had to answer that. That's my buddy J.R. Dukes from the YouTube channel J.R. Dukes. And I've been letting him know how this case is going. You know, the fact that Hilton had such hatred for Young Thug, it blinded her to the actual evidence. Like she tried to say that Yak got out of the white Pontiac and went in the store and then came out and got into the Infinity and that the Infinity drove off. The videotape showed that he got out of the white Pontiac Bonneville. He went inside the store, came back out. He talked to the driver of the Infinity, and then he ended up back in the car, the white Bonneville. And the white Bonneville left. But before the white Bonneville left, the Infinity, which we did a good job of looking this out at Flesh of the Gods. You can see the white Bonneville on this side. The pump is right here. Yeah, this is the pump. The white Bonneville is on this side, like facing towards me. On the other side of the pump is where the Infinity is. And so you see Yak go and get in back in the Bonneville. While he's doing that, you see the Infinity pull out and leave. And I just think that we're very lucky that the alternate juror that gave the interview today wasn't an actual juror, because she said she was angry at the rest of the jurors for voting not guilty when they were both clearly guilty. I was just glad that she was not on the jury, because they weren't clearly guilty. The evidence showed that they didn't do it. Right, Kens. You know, here's a RICO case. A RICO is supposed to be about how the groups or the individuals of the group did things to increase the financial I will say well-being of the group, they never looked at the finances. They never once looked at Jeffrey Williams' finances to see where he got his money, where he got his wealth. He got his money and his wealth from his music career, which I'm glad that that he took the plea deal, because him taking the plea deal allowed these two individuals to walk free, because him exiting and taking the plea deal meant the state had to cut back on their witnesses, cut back on their case. And I just thought it was a great day for all. Be sure and hit the like button. Liking and subscribing is free. And by liking the video, you're telling YouTube, hey, this content creator has value, and they will send my videos and my lives out to a wider audience. I really appreciate you guys. But that's all that I have for today. It's just a great day because the right thing was done. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.